Hey guys, it's the monkey. Today, me and my dad Nick are going to be showing you guys the 2020 Roush Stage 3 Mustang. So let's go.
Well guys, like Addie was saying, you know, the monkey, this is our very first here at our dealership. This is a all-new 2020 Roush Stage 3 Mustang, and it's really special. Roush did a lot of fine-tuning on this car, got the horsepower up to 750 horsepower. It's 670 foot-pounds of torque. And with the new color scheme that they have with the 2020 GT500, they're putting that on a lot of their GTs now. So this is the grabber lime. And the great thing about it is these black accents they have on it. They've got the heat coming out the hood there with those hood vents. You've got the side vents as well. And then this one with the black wheels, I think it looks really nice. Obviously on the side, you've got your black Roush stripes going down it. And they've kind of gotten rid of, you know, everything designating it a stage 3, a stage 2, anything like that. And then they have their R9 Aero body kit from the front spoiler down to the side splitters to the back. It's a great looking car, so we wanted to kind of show it to you guys a little bit more since it's the first one we got. All right, guys, well, the heart of this beast is under the hood, obviously. It's this 2.65 liter supercharger from Roush. It's supplying all that power that helps this thing get up to 750 horsepower and 670 foot-pounds of torque. And it's supplied with air with Roush's cold air intake system, which has got this really nice constructed box over here, pulling in nothing but fresh air from the outside, not from the engine bay, which is where you want to eliminate from. And it pulls it through that massive tube right into the throttle body. You know, some other things that Roush has done on here is you've got some really nice pieces on top of the shock tower mounts here, just kind of showing you who has built this car again. You've got these nice pieces here. You've also got it on the radiator reservoir over there. And then the other great things from Roush is right here is actually the guy who built this Roush. His name's embossed right there. And then your serial numbers underneath here as well, which shows you which Roush Stage 3 this was. And for this year, it looks like this is number 16. So pretty low number car for Roush, and we can't wait to look it over a little bit more. All right, guys, yeah, for the 2020 model year, they've come out with their new flow form rims here. These are a 20-inch tire, and they're going to be wrapped in the Continental tire now. Used to be the Coopers, but this year they went with something even a little bit stickier, and they went with Continental. Now this one, having the performance pack from Ford on it, already has the Brembo brakes. So you've got the front Brembo on it, so great stopping power, a huge disc up front. And they've kind of incorporated a few of the performance pack stuff throughout the vehicle, as you'll see. But yeah, again, right up front, got a lot of performance just from the brakes alone. All right, guys, around back, Roush didn't stop with their performance upgrades. On the back, we've got their quad tip exhaust, but this is no just ordinary quad tip exhaust from Roush. This is actually their active exhaust system. So inside the vehicle, you can go from a touring mode where you're driving through your neighborhood and keep it nice and stock sounding, but then you have their sport or off-road mode that you can switch to, and it opens up the whole thing and really sounds amazing. Now this one also, Roush is giving this year an option for an X-Pipe, which we have put on this one. Again, I think it's another great option for anybody looking for performance. You get a free flow from the cold air intake right into the engine, and the engine's able to get rid of all those exhaust gases through the X-Pipe and then come out a free flowing active exhaust system from Roush. So again, a great sounding engine that will definitely show you here towards the end what it sounds like. Well, they haven't skimped on the inside either. Roush came out with these amazing seats using, you know, what Ford's come out with their Mustang GT, which is a great bolstered seat right from the factory. But then they come in and put their own leather in. It's super soft, but then you've got that diamond stitching in the top bolsters and bottom bolsters with the Roush embossed right on the back. So again, everybody knows what kind of car this is. And they didn't stop there. Roush has actually got some other features on this vehicle that are really cool that I'll have Addie show to you guys here. Now, one thing, this car is equipped with the Magna Ride suspension, which right down there where Addie's pointing, they've actually shown you that they've actually gone through and set it up for performance. I mean, Ford does a great job with their Magna Ride, but then Ford gives it to Roush, and Roush does some recalibrations on the MagneRide suspension. Also, right next to where Addie's sitting, that button right there next to her finger is the active exhaust, which when we turn this on, we'll show you here in a little bit closer view of it, going from touring to sport, which sounds amazing. The other stuff you'll notice is on the steering wheel of this vehicle, you've got those red pieces. That's actually your paddle shifters. So what Roush has done on that is they've extended those. So the plus and the minus are a little bit easier to grab. But again, we'll get a little bit closer here towards the end of the video to show you what that looks like. And then Roush has always got their pedal assemblies, which I think look really nice. They've got the aluminum pieces on it with some really grippy tape on there. So again, great features on this car, helps it go fast, and really that's about it. Well guys, we're inside the cockpit now. I finally took a seat here next to Monkey. Kind of show you a few of the features a little bit closer. Most of you guys know the Mustang GTs, but for you guys that don't, Ford's done a lot of cool stuff on these vehicles as well that is really performance oriented. So let's just take a look at a few of those things here. Now here's that active exhaust switch I was talking about here, where you've actually got a couple different modes: the touring, sport, track, and custom. Now the custom means you can actually use your OBD2 with a piece that they give you from Roush to plug into that so that you can make your own tune. There's that piece that Addie was showing you that the MagneRide suspension's actually been calibrated by Roush. But then comfort pieces. You've got Sync 3, which has been updated for the 2020 model year, automatic temperature control, heated and air conditioned seats, and then the fun switches down here. You've got the push button start, your hazards. This is your traction control system, but then you've got your mode and your steering right here. Now what you can do is you can actually change the feeling of your steering just by flipping that switch, which you go from normal to sport to comfort. And then on the modes up here, you'll be able to see it: normal, sport plus, which changes everything as far as your instrumentation goes. If we go from that, we go to track mode, which again changes everything you'll be able to see. RPMs and obviously miles per hour, the most important on the track. The next one is drag strip, which again pretty much keeps everything the same as track mode. And then wet and snow for here in Central Illinois. That'll be something useful here in the next month, especially with it being March. May showers do bring April flowers, correct? And then we go back to normal, which keeps everything kind of looking the same. A lot of people with these automatics though love the Sport Plus, changes the shift points on these, but then having the paddle shifters here on the steering wheel, I mean, I love that Roush extended them, making it a little bit easier to reach those. Also, some things that Roush changes, they give you the oil pressure gauge, which Ford does as well in a lot of their GT premiums. But then the biggest one is they give you the boost gauge for the supercharger, letting you know how many PSI that thing's pumping into your motor. All right, guys, so first the touring mode sounds like this, sitting at idle, and with a little bit of acceleration, it sounds like that. So that's what touring sounds like. So if we go to sport, you can already hear it at idle. It's a little bit deeper, definitely sounding a little bit more aggressive. Now if we get into it a little bit, you definitely sound it, feel it up in the RPM range and hear it. So again, Roush is giving you some great options with being able to change the sound of your exhaust with their active exhaust system. It's a totally cool piece of technology on these cars. Well guys, that's the 2020 Roush Stage 3. We didn't have a lot of time to drive it today, But I have driven these cars in the past and they are a lot of fun. So if you have any questions though about Roush Stage 3, put it down there in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to try to answer any of them for you. And definitely hit that subscribe button for us. We'd love for you guys to be following us on YouTube and any new videos we got coming out that you guys can see them. And hit that like button. If you found that the information on this video was helpful or informative, please let us know. And if you didn't like the video, just double click that thumbs up button twice for me. That really lets me know you didn't like it. But what'd you think, Monk?
I thought it was awesome.
Tell me a little bit more. What else do you think?
I think that when you revved up the engine, I thought that was really cool.
So you like the sound of the exhaust?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with her on that, guys. I think the X-Pipe with these from Roush is awesome. I think the active exhaust system gives everybody the option to be able to roll into their neighborhood without being too loud, but at the same time, if they feel like they really want to let people know that they've got a V8 under the hood and it is powerful, that they can do that. So we appreciate you guys watching, we really do. Hope you guys have a blessed day.